Nikki.
You can't do that.
I'm kidding.
I'm gonna smack your face.
I'm not gonna do it.
You my baby, yeah. You my baby, my biatch, my biatch.
Hi guys.
City
Welcome
gang,
to our
city gang,
channel.
city gang.
City gang, yeah.
Hey now.
Welcome to our channel, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So happy to have you guys here. We've been wanting you here
Finally.
for almost a year. Almost. Anyway, today we're doing a little story time.
And how we met.
Yeah.
How this law of Tasha and Saves came about.
It's hectic, love you.
Mm-hmm. Take it away, baby. You're going first, right?
Okay, yes. So, Taves and I met because my sister was sick. Okay, so Taves and I met because my sister was sick. I called up my uncle and he pretty much gave us directions to Octavia's house. It was like a church sort of vibe. Octavia's dad was a pastor, so we basically went to Octavia's dad. We got there, got prayed for, we're delivered. Amen.
Did
Thank you, Jesus.
the fire was so don't mess with me.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, we were delivered, and then we were told to come back basically. So we did go back for deliverance service on the Wednesday. And the first time I saw Octavia was that service when she was fixing sound for her dad, in the front of the stage. She didn't look up, not once, literally, not once. She just, did her thing and she moved. And yeah, we went home. That was the end of the service. So on the Sunday, after the service, her sister approached me to do the whole, what is it called?
I don't know, getting your
Fellowship. There was a fellowship.
Yeah.
So she got my number and we started talking on Mixit, I think, on Mixit. So we spoke. It was cool. I was just happy because I had a friend in the church. I was like, okay, great. I'm going to stay in this church because at least I've got some motivation. Yeah. So after a while, I got like an invite from Octavia. What was your name? Optimus Prime.
on Mixit.
Yeah, something like Optimus Prime, something like that. With like a very weird profile picture, guys. I was like, why? But I remember the day that I got that invite, I was with my mom and I told my mom, look, I've got a new church friend. I was really happy.
From me.
Yeah. I think I was about the friends. I don't know.
Yeah, but you all respect me, so that's alright.
Because I'm shy, Leo, guys. I'm really shy.
It's Mixit. You're not seeing me.
I know, but do you remember how we used to chat Gamnandi over Mixit? Well, before we moved to BBA, before I started ignoring you. On Mixit, we spoke Gamnandi, but in person, I'd never come to you because I was shy. So Taves and I spoke. But like we just said, I didn't have the time of day for her because, first of all, being a stress swami. Number two, because of what was happening in my life, because my sister was sick. I mean, it consumed all my free time, all of it. And because all my free time was consumed, I never had time, to talk to my boyfriend at the time. So basically, he broke up with me.
Was neglected.
Guys, when I needed him the most, he broke up with me. Can you imagine? But anyway, so I really didn't talk to Taves a lot because of what was going on. Ngapha my prelims and it was a lot. But eventually we started talking when we caught each other on BBM. When I later decided to upgrade the phone. And yeah, we added each other on BBM and we started talking. I think we started talking at Sugune, probably. I just remember this being like, hey,
but that was
girl,
usually the time that we could talk then.
Yeah, after school, after everything.
After church, after everything.
So I was just like, hey girl, what up? And I think she was taken aback because I usually would really not hold we would talk,
Yeah, and I was getting used to it just
but I wouldn't even put an effort to keep the conversation going. And now I really wanted to. So that day, that's when I realized actually me and this girl have a lot in common. And from that day, pretty much we were inseparable, pretty much. So there's this time where I went to sleep at her place, Octavia.
Okay, one Sunday you came. Was it Sunday? Oh, when we decided to actually hang together.
Oh yeah.
She decided just because you usually would disappear with her mom and just go.
Because
after
I'm shy.
church, and like, okay, bye, bye. How do you? Aren't you gonna? Okay, cool.
I'd run away.
And then she surprised me, and she's like, "No, I'm staying today." I'm like, "Ooh, okay, progress."
And then she decided to take me to get Dagwood and chips. Guys, I need to tell you guys. I've never had a Dagwood that tastes as amazing as that
shout out to the
specific
place. I don't remember
Dagwood.
what it's called.
And those chips,
My back, though.
guys,
appreciate it.
amazing. I don't think I had a Dagwood in my life.
Yeah, you always think this is my first time. I had my first Dagwood with you. Oh God, she likes Dagwoods.
I do, and she never gets me anymore. But anyway, so we spoke after church. We chilled, got some food, yabo. We spoke about a lot.
Yeah, we opened up.
She opened up.
Yeah, because I hardly speak. I don't speak to anyone. I just I was just speaking to Taj for the first time, and I was comfortable. It felt nice, you know, and I was surprised. I remember I told one of my closest friends by then that, there's this girl I met at church. She's cute and whatever. But guess her age? Oh, first it was guess her name. Because, I had a Bali situation in the past.
Let me tell you, because she's not going to give you detail. Octavia has a history with Abombadi.
It was only one.
It wasn't. It doesn't matter. She's had a history in Abombadi. And the previous Mbadi, I think, had broken her heart, ne?
She's not going to go. This is not about her. What this is about is about me starting to talk to you and feeling free about it. And
so you told Gamu my name.
Yeah. And then I also told her that she's 17. And I was 20 at the time, so it was a bit but then at the same time, for me, I don't know why age is a bit of a thing for me. But then with her, the way she thought, the way she was, the way she carried herself was quite intriguing, to say the least.
So I guess we just became really close friends after that, and then we had our first sleepover. And on my way there,
after night prayer,
no, not that. No, it was just a random sleepover. There wasn't a service or anything. But I told my mom, Mama, I want to go sleep at Octavia's house. My mom knew Octavia and I now are friends.
Yeah, for real, because we would just sleep early. I was sleeping there. But at the time when I would sleep at your place.
Yeah, she would sleep at my place a lot, but I hadn't been to your place yet.
Remember the first time we shared the bed?
Hey, listen. So I went to her house. So wait, I need to tell you guys, my mom is obsessed. She was like, Bali, and I really went there. So like, I don't know, how do you say it? Being informal. I really like being a phone class with my mom, I think.
Yeah, fitting number snacks. Who brings snacks? Big number who born you as well. What? The friend to keep. You see this one? You know what, like she came prepared. You had marshmallows. There was chips in there. Did you get juice as well and sweets? Dude, we were catered to, and I wasn't feeling well then.
Yeah, I got there and she bekakubezele umuntu phakathi kwengubo. And I'm like, what's wrong? She didn't even want to talk, guys.
Like, you don't pay me.
Shame,
guys.
But anyway, I think
like
maybe 2 hours later, she just told herself, "Utazin, this person is here," because she really changed. Like,
yeah, you were there. You were just sitting there on the other bed, just looking at me, because we had bunk beds, so they were opposite each other. So I was on this one, she was on the other one. She was just sitting there, and she was just shy. I didn't know what to say. I'm like, this is awkward. So let me just, okay,
at this point, everyone in the house was sleeping when she decided to come alive. So
I always did that. I don't know why.
Hey, Octavia's weird, guys, because she was really loud. I was so nervous, thinking with the
music that is always was loud, just talking. I was excited though. You don't understand how much you excited me. Like,
you were so loud.
I don't think a lot of people have seen me that way.
Guys, it was 2 a.m, and we went to the living room, and you played what was the music you liked? Dancehall. Dubstep.
Yeah, I was into dubstep.
So loud.
It was completely normal. Like, it's a babu, dad would wake up, mom would wake up. Hi guys, still up, okay, cool. They boil some water and go back to their room. It was cool place, cool
Very
kids.
weird because at 2 a.m. I'm sleeping, so I got tired eventually, and then
Dun,
I got
dun.
sleepy.
The moment of truth, the moment that made this official.
What happened?
Okay, you're on the couch. She's like, she'd be laughing at my jokes because I'm like, this girl laughing at my jokes. What? And then I'm busy. I'm there making impressions. This is going great. Actually, like the pretty girl on the couch. It's 2 a.m. So I just and then she takes off her glasses and then she's like, and then she looks at me. Oh.
What happened? I'd never get this because it was just me taking my
Yeah,
glasses
Mali
off.
has
I
the
was
most
sleepy.
beautiful eyes, guys. Touch your eyes. I want a man kwatire. Though, this is the thing
I
you
don't.
do.
I
That's
never
the thing
do
she
anything
does when
like
I'm
that.
like, I'm saying, sorry. And then I'm like, you see, then the rest is history.
So from that point, yeah, like now we were extra inseparable. I'd always make excuses to go to Teve's house. Eventually I started ushering in the church as well. Yeah, but I was involved and stuff. So I'd always say, no, Mama, there's a thing at church. I need to go Friday. Like I need to go today. There's a service tonight. And I just always be
I think
at
I'm also
Teve's
part of the
house.
reason you just like fully committed to the church and was active.
Yeah, because I remember when I was approached to be asked for ushering,
Proper disciple.
I asked her, I'm like, do you think I should do it? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I've never ushered in my life. And you're just like, dude, do it. And I actually did because I don't think I would have.
Yeah. And it was amazing. You're a passionate usher, this one. You.
Anyway, and then we started dating. How we started dating is
And that's what I don't remember either.
I had a crush on Atevane, but I wasn't sure about my sexuality, but I had a crush on her, and I was comfortable with homosexuality because I went to an all-girls school, so it was really like around me. Yeah, it wasn't like a foreign thing, yabo. So I saw these girls. There was a scheme of colored girls at my school, in my grade, and they would always kiss each other in the mornings. Like, hey, Chomi, that
So
kind
that's
of thing. So I thought, you know what? He was my best friend, and I'm gonna tell her she needs to
A
kiss
whole,
me.
I look like a star then, bro.
But like,
You could just tell what's you, and you wanna go do that.
but the thing is, I knew you had a crush on me as well.
Oh, okay, game plan.
And I wasn't gonna like make the first move. I really wasn't. I wasn't going to. So I'm like, best friend, you need to kiss me every single time you see me. Like, just be like, hey friend, sort of thing. And I think we did that for like 3 days, guys.
What is it?
And then this one time after night prayer, we always used to share a bed as well, also because I don't know, we just couldn't get enough of each other as friends. Nakona though.
Yeah, it was very innocent.
It was.
It was very innocent.
So this one time, I'm like, okay, good night, friend. After night prayer. And you know what she says? Please tell the world what you said.
What?
Don't be
I
embarrassed,
can't
babe,
remember.
girl.
I can't remember.
You can't, baby. Come on.
Stop playing, girl. Give me those lips.
Basically. And so I was like, no, I'm shy. I don't want to do this. And it took like a bit of convincing, but eventually we kissed. And it was really nice.
Because I know how to do things.
Yeah, like I enjoyed
pops.
that kiss, guys. And because I enjoyed it so much, more happened before we were ready.
More? What? Okay, yeah. But anyway, you're moving right
Like our
on.
first kiss, bruh.
Yeah, a lot
imagine.
happened in the first kiss. You
And the next morning, Ateva
can't
didn't
ask us
talk
where
to
it
me.
was. It was
It doesn't
in
matter where
the
it
bushes.
was.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Hotel.
The next morning, Ateva didn't talk to. I'd always wake up with Ateva like in the room. I don't know what she'd be doing. She'd be cleaning or like just doing stuff, just doing stuff. But this specific morning, she wasn't around. I'm like, oh, okay. So I fiddle with my phone or whatever, and then she comes back eventually, and she's not talking to me. Like, she's not talking to me. I'm like, dude, are you okay? Because in my head, we're dating. Now we're dating. I'm like, dude, are you okay? What's going on? And she's like, yeah, nah, I don't want to talk. And then I guess we eventually discussed what happened, because we're Christian. So what does this
and
mean?
when you came into my life, pretty much was at a point where I was trying to convince myself that I was straight. So it was really hard for me to open up in that way. So after that, it was just like, you're back to square one. What the hell?
And
What
also, I remember
the
I
hell?
felt bad as well.
Yeah, because I guess I made you feel bad. Your apology just made me do, even though it was great and whatever, I was there, participated, but, you know, but anyway.
So yeah, we spoke about it, and then I guess we discussed it's never gonna happen again. But guess what happened on the very next day, that evening? Guess what happened? And it was great, guys. You know what? It really was great. We decided we're just gonna go with the flow and not put like a title to whatever it is that we had, because if it doesn't have a title, it's not so bad.
Yeah, because me,
You
no,
know.
she's not. She's not.
Yeah, she's not my girl, thank
my
God. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, that pretty
So
much
that's our
happened.
story of how we met, and then we did part 2 of the struggles and things about being a queer couple within the church, actually serving in the church, but just having the you know.
That just holds you
Yeah.
back.
So we'll just talk about that experience. In
Well,
part
but also, guys, please just comment down below with whatever ideas that you would like to see from us, whatever content you'd like to see. Please subscribe, please like.
yeah, you're finally
And
doing
support
this.
them.
You're still new. Be tender. Be easy. Don't come with the guns yet. So that is it, guys. Subscribe to the channel, Tash and Taves, TT Gang. We love you. See you on the next one.